Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth experiment for Electronics 1 course. Today we will learn about the common-emitter transistor circuit. Let's start by constructing this circuit in our simulation software, which is Multisim. We need one transistor here and different resistors, and also we need DC current source and DC voltage sources. So right click, place component, go to transistor, find NBN transistor. We need two different resistors. Go to basic resistor, also we need DC power source. Go to sources, power source, DC power. We need one here and one here. Also we need a signal current source, DC current. We need one over here. Also we need ground, so go to sources again, power source, then ground. We need one here and one here. Now let's connect them. Don't forget to flip this voltage to make the positive side in the bottom. So flip it vertically. Now we need to set the values. So as you can see here, we have 5 volt and the resistors value are 20 kilo ohm and 10 kilo ohm. 5, 20 kilo ohm. And this DC current source and this DC power source are variables, so we will change it according to this table. Now let's see if your IB is 0 and your VCE is 0.5. This voltage source is 0.5. This is your VCE and this is your IB is 0. We need one ammeter to measure the current that flows here. So I need to flip it. Now run it. You will see that the value of the current is approximately 0 because it's 6.9 pico, so we can write here 0. Let's put VCE as 1. Now run it. Again, still in pico. Can write also 0. Put VCE as 2. Then run it. Still in pico. Make it 5. Again, let's see, you can do the rest. I also have to see 10. Now let's do your IB is 10 micro ampere, so we will change this DC current source, make it 10 micro. Now your VC is 0.5. Now run it. it gives you 1.01 milliampere, which is here 1.01. Now let's see when your VCE is 1. Again it's 1.02. You'll do the rest for VCE with different values. We can do the rest of this table by changing only IB from 0 to 50, but be careful, it is in micro. And the values here for the current IC is in milli. You can similarly do the rest of this table, and from this table you can plot IC against VCE. Now we have to do figure 2 when we have load line. So we have to add a resistor here, and we have to measure VCE because now VCE is here, and now this one is VCC, that it will be changed according to this table. So let's add one resistor. Also we need voltmeter to measure the voltage VCE. Now we will change VCC and R. Now it's for the first case, it says that both VCC equal to 8 volt and the load resistor is 1 kilo ohm. So this resistor is 1 kilo ohm, and this VCC is 8. Then run it. You'll get here 1.13 as your IC, 1.13, and your VCE is 6.87. So VCC is 8.6 and your IC is 1.13. Now let's do the second case. It says that when IC is 4, but your IB you should measure it. So we have to delete this DC current, make one line, and we have to measure the current over here. We have to rotate this. Now we need one DC current for IC. Now for the second case, your VCC is 10 and the resistor is 2000. So make the resistor 2K, and your VCC is 10. Also it says that your IC is 4 milli. So here is 4 milli. It asks you to measure the voltage VCE and IB. Now run it. You see that your IB is 133 micro, so your IB is 133, and your VCE is 146 milli. You will write it here as your VCE. Then for the third case, it says that both VCE equal to 5, and measure the rest. Again we need to delete this DC current, we need to set a voltage here. We need a new DC power. We need a new DC power source. Put it here. Connect the positive side to here and the negative side to here. We need to measure the current for IC and IB. Make VCE equal to 5 according to the table, and the rest are the same. Make VCC equal to 10 and the resistor equal to 2000, similar to the previous case. Now let's run it. You will get the values for IB and IC. Your IB is 128 micro and your IC is 2.5 milliampere. Also, you can do the fourth case similar to that, and you can solve some questions that you have here. That's all for today. Please, after you finish filling this Word file, submit it to my email. This is my email, and the deadline for all the labs is by the end of this month, on 31st of December. Thank you for listening.